And we're back to narration the game. We just got out of the hospital finally, now we're at the school and he's talking about all the things he sees around him.
And the trees are humming, the lamppost is our friend, he's our only friend, he's the only one that understands, and he stands by us no matter what.
There are no other people around. Alright, what's the attention towards? Makes me think about hospitals again. My God! How they say that operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. I've never seen a green operating room.
In fact, he was in a white room. I'm not
No.
sure.
Yeah.
Actually, blue is the common color. Green is something entirely else.
So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? ...
Ellipses, oh no.
Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building.
God, it's so ugly!
I surprised myself by realizing why it bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back. Even if I had no life I could return to.
I couldn't just go back to my house and play video games for the rest of my life. This sucks.
But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. Finally, we're in the building!
That only took like, what, 3 hours?
And we're gonna meet another person. A tall man with bad posture noticed me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Fine, tall man.
You must be Nikki?
Can I read this one?
Yeah, let Fuzz read it.
Oh, but I wanted to be the doctor.
No.
I like him.
No. Read it, Fuzz.
How do you imitate the doctor? Whatever.
Well,
you must... Oh, you must be Nikki.
Nakai. It's Nakai.
Learn
So
Japanese, motherfucker.
So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom science teacher. My name is Muto.
Mudo.
Muto?
Mudo.
Muto. Welcome.
Muto!
Welcome!
Just read everything like that now.
Are you sure?
We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy. And he looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked for you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now.
Please don't. Oh, should I go later? Please don't do that voice. We broke Fuzz.
Okay, I'll go down.
Compose yourself, man. We're professionals.
Okay. Afternoon is probably fine. We should get it going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already.
Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention. But I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this.
Yeah, from the way you narrate, I believe it is.
Yeah. Hey kid, you have a whole game where you're the center of attention. A little late. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying.
Okay. Okay, do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Oh shit, guys, we're at our first choice. We're at our first choice. Should we introduce ourselves to the class, or should we ask him why would we do that?
Yeah.
Can we tell him to fuck off?
I guess that's kind of.
Can we go time traveling in his TARDIS?
No, let's introduce ourselves. Come on.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah,
All right.
no reason not
We'll
to.
introduce ourselves to them. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean,
Of course,
Doctor. Isn't that normal?
Of course. But not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I finally calmed down.
Son of a bitch. I don't like being the center of attention. Yeah, but most people don't like being the center of attention. Son of a bitch.
Except for the doctor.
I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one that gives the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem.
Oh yeah, to give clarity to what Rob is talking about, Muto looks just like the 10th Doctor. It's eerie.
Fuzz, put up a picture of the 10th Doctor.
Already did.
Oh, look at that man. Isn't
David
he?
Tennant, you've come so far.
Look at that hair. He's so handsome. I just want him to come read me bedtime stories and feed me crumpets.
Do you want to go time traveling with him?
If he offers, but I just kind of want to look at his hair for another minute. Ooh. Ah. Moving on.
Let's go then.
Thank you, Muto. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Dun dun dun!
That's alright. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again.
Mr. Muto, this is the bathroom for the 11th time. Please stop coming in here.
I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Look at all the kids. Tiny Tim! Look at Tiny Tim sitting there with his little hat.
And his missing ear.
Okay.
Oh God. Is that what's wrong with him?
Yeah, he's missing an ear.
Oh.
Okay, let us try to pick out the problems.
She's missing a hand.
Let's not focus on...
He's a hipster.
Let's not focus on this and just keep reading, please.
He has an identity crisis.
Okay.
And he's just realizing he planted the bomb.
What?
Look at him, he's happy.
I'm ignoring you
Continue,
now. I'm
please.
ignoring you now. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks.
By the way, I need to point this out. Did anyone in society notice the bizarre shift from art styles? We go from photorealistic to suddenly hand-drawn a lot of portions of this game. Like, we went from, like, the hallways were all photorealistic, and then we go into the classroom, and now it's all hand-drawn. It's like, wait, what the hell just happened?
An entire wall taken up by blackboards, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger.
Good segue, Matt.
Yup.
Thank you for ignoring the artistic question,
Yup.
you uncultured son of a bitch.
Yep. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames.
No, that is a lie. There's no shelf underneath the desk for books.
That's true, actually.
Oh my god.
I'm calling you out, Katawa Shoujo. You lie!
There are no things to put your books underneath it.
I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seems to be missing a thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring.
Wait, so you got put into a special disability school because you lost a thumb?
Can we talk about the dude in the corner?
Yeah.
I just...
Like, I know I shouldn't be laughing because he's probably got like a mental disorder, but look at that face! Zoom in on that face!
It is...
Zoom in that face!
It is the face of Jesus Christ.
Despite the
know.
natural tendency to listen when someone's talking to you about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class.
So, it's just high school in general.
I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. She starts...
Haba.
As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it were to make her... It will make her invisible. She was on the other screen. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kinda cute. So is this cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in.
Please, welcome my newest classmate.
He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the front row who has only one hand. She's excused. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student.
You're an asshole!
And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should have something more exciting, like I ride motorcycles through hoops of fire, or tame wild sharks.
Or I narrate my entire life inside my head as a Shakespearean narrator.
I end up saying nothing, and then the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with what little I said, though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. ... I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he does, they clap their hands against which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her one hand against the other wrist that ends
Why wasn't she part
in
of
the
this game?
bandage stump. So wait, let me get this straight. This girl can clap on her stump, and she chose not to, for me. That's cold.
No, honestly, I wanted to see her as a character in this game, because
She is.
that was actually interesting.
She shows up at one point. I
Yeah.
know she shows up at one point. It makes me feel a little bad.
We're going to be doing some group work today, so that will give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you?
No.
Yes, sir, David Tennant, sir.
I hate everyone. Yeah, it's fine with me.
That's good. You can work with Hakamichi.
Hakamichi.
She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better, right?
Right. How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3.
Not
Hits
two,
me that I don't
not
know
one,
who...
but 3.
It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow.
Thank you for that
The
narration.
slow. Just slow. Just the word. No real context or description. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.
Alright, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi.
Avoid.
As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Score! Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you, and your drill hair. Do it.
Okay.
What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter.
It's nice to meet you too,
Oh
bud.
god.
I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. She-chan.
Matt,
Just let me do it. Just
let me do it. If you do that voice the entire playthrough, you may not be playing this game for very long.
Yes. Rob, you can do Shizune.
Yes, you're giggling. Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of her dainty nose,
Nonchalant staring!
and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored.
Judging staring!
It's nice to meet you.
Staring at you awkwardly!
Rob, this is your part. Read your part. Rob, read your part.
Ow!
Oh my god!
What the fuck, dude?
Okay.
She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own.
Isn't she such a riveting character?
I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. You guys want to do this?
I'll do it. I'll make her voice less annoying. I can see that you're a little confused, right?
I hate you all.
Right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is dead, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm too, bored sounding. I'm the
I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too.
That's actually better.
Rob.
Awkwardly staring!
Thank you.
You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right! He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? You knew there...
This is too goofy. I'm having too much fun with this Mickey Mouse movie.
Oh! Gosh!
Oh, we knew
Should I just read her as Mickey Mouse?
Make-
Just do that.
Make her Mickey Mouse, please.
Haha! We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon, Hick-chan, right? Haha!
He-chan.
Hick-chan? Yup, it fits, doesn't it? Haha! Get off my bad side, motherfucker! Haha! My bright pink hair!
Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how.
It fits! You look just like I imagined! Huh? Huh?
Incredibly nonchalant staring while being annoying.
Yeah, you look like a Hick-chan.
Alright, we need to compose ourselves.
In this game, I don't think so. And by the way, I think we're gonna have to continue this next time.
Next time. But we just met the pink-haired girl.
She sounds like a Mickey Mouse.
It doesn't matter, we can't date her.
But I love her. I love her. No! Matt, stop no, pressing the no!
Okay.